49. A terrific teacher.
Andrew, I'm having a few problems with modal verbs.
Don't worry, Emily. They're a bit like a jigsaw puzzle. It's simply a question of time. You can do anything if you put your mind to it.
Can you help me then?
No problem. We'll start with one of the most common verbs. The verb can expresses ability or permission. I can play tennis, or can I go with you?
And what about may and could?
Use may or could for permission. May I come in? Or could I go with you?
Right. Aren't may and could also used for possibility?
Yes, that's right. It may rain. But for remote possibility, you could use might. It might also snow.
And what do I use for obligation?
You must use must or have to. I must catch my train. Or I have to catch my train.
Right. And what about should?
You should use should for giving advice and recommendations. You should drink more water. And you should try the new Chinese restaurant.
Will is for the future, isn't it?
Yes, will is the best form of the future in all cases, even for the first person. I will see you tomorrow.
And what about shall?
Shall is for making suggestions and offering help. Shall we have a drink? And shall I carry your bag?
Oh, thank you, Andrew. This is a very interesting lesson. You are a terrific teacher. I'm going to make a frame for this lesson to keep forever. Can I also have a photo of you to put it in my frame?
Let me get the frame for you. Then I can dedicate it to you. To my best student, with love, from Andrew.
Oh, thank you, Andrew.
Unit 50. A brilliant idea.
You know, Jane, it's frightening how quickly time is going by and how fast my daughter Florence is growing up.
I know exactly what you mean, Carolyn. I feel the same when I look at my son, Henry.
Florence is already so efficient around the house. She can clean and she can cook lovely meals.
So is Henry. He can do all kinds of jobs in the house. He can change electrical fittings, and he can do the plumbing.
Florence can't do those things, but she can do the ironing. She can also save a lot of money when she goes shopping.
Henry can put up shelves and repair furniture. He's very good at carpentry.
Florence can make her own clothes, and she can perm my hair.
Henry can't sew, but he can service the car.
You know what? I have a wonderful idea. The four of us can live together in the same flat. Then we can save on the rent, and they can do everything, and we can both live like queens.
Carolyn, you're a genius. Let's drink a toast to the idea.
Cheers.
Here's to a brilliant idea.
Unit 51. Two secretaries.
Michelle, can you help me?
Of course. What's the problem?
Can you help me with this letter?
Sure. Is that a letter from Mr. Farnsworth?
Yes. How do you know?
His writing is terrible. I have trouble with his letters as well.
Can you understand this word?
I think it's multinational.
Oh, yes. Can you really read these notes?
Just leave it with me. I'll look at it this afternoon.
Oh, can you? That's so nice of you.
No problem.
Thanks a lot, Michelle. How can I repay you?
You can buy me a drink after work.
I'll do more than that. I'll invite you to dinner at Tremonti's after work.
Oh, thank you, Shirley, but that's too much.
No. It's time for us both to go to dinner and talk about other things apart from work.
We can talk about men.
How original. The eternal topic.
52. The boss's mother.
Good evening, madam. May I help you?
Yes, please. I want to see Mr. Sloan.
I'm afraid Mr. Sloan is with a client at the moment, madam. May I be of service?
No, I want to speak with him.
Could you follow me, madam? Or if you could wait one moment, I will see if the manager's free.
I don't like waiting.
Could I offer you a cup of tea?
Yes, please. I hate waiting without tea.
May I tell him who's waiting, madam?
Oh, you don't know me? I'm his wife's mother-in-law and his sister's mother.
Sorry?
Tell him his mother is waiting, having a cup of tea.
Oh, you're Mrs. Sloan. Pleased to meet you, madam. I'll tell Mr. Sloan straight away.
Okay, don't worry. But don't forget the tea.
Unit 53. Fashion Cafe.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes, madam, can I help you?
Where can I find the Fashion Cafe?
I don't think I know the Fashion Cafe, madam.
Sure you know. The cafe of the top models, Claudia Schiffer and the others. Can you tell me how to get there?
Claudia Schiffer's Cafe.
That's right. Can you show me where it is on this map?
Oh, you mean this new cafe?
That's the place. How can I find it? Can I walk from here?
Yes. It's at the end of the street on the left. The day before yesterday was the grand opening. It was quite an important social event. Lots of famous people came.
Oh, what a pity. We came 2 days late. Oh, I love famous people. Do you like famous people, officer?
I don't know anybody famous, madam.
Well, neither do I, personally. But that's what the magazine's for. Don't you read magazines, officer?
I'm afraid not, madam.
Well, never mind. Do you think I'll find them there now?
I've no idea, but there are big photos of them.
Oh, well, that's something. Thank you, officer. You're very kind.
You're welcome, madam.
Unit 54. A small argument.
I can't take the kids to school tomorrow. I have to be at work for 8.
At 8?
Yes, I must finish a report for an important meeting.
And I have to be at the hairdresser's at 8:30.
Can't you change the appointment?
No, I can't. After the hairdresser's, I have to go to the dentist.
I must have this report ready by 10 o'clock tomorrow.
Do it now then. And I'll cook dinner.
I can't do it now. I have to be in the office to do it. All the information is on my office PC.
Oh, Harry, that means I have to go to the dentist with my hair like this.
Sorry, darling, but if your hair is okay for me, it should be okay for the dentist. I'm sure no one will mind. Anyway, I think you look a little bit like Julia Roberts.
Okay, you win. I'll take the children to school tomorrow. And I'll get my hair done after the dentist.
Maybe done.
Unit 55. The football match.
Can you play football on Saturday? Or do you have to work?
It depends. What time do I have to be there?
The match starts at 2 o'clock. Can you make it?
Must I play in goal again?
You're the best keeper we've got.
Yes, but can't I play midfield for a change?
Oh, do you have to keep talking about this?
Well, I like to play midfield. It's more fun and less responsibility.
But we don't have another keeper. You're the only one.
Okay. What can I do? I have to obey the manager.
That's the way. Look, Greg, you're made to be a goalkeeper. Believe me.
Maybe. We're never satisfied with what we've got.
Listen, the keeper is the most important man in the team.
Really? Well, I'm starting to like this. Can you repeat that?
The keeper is the most important man in the team. The
keeper is the most important man in the team. The keeper is the most important man in the team. The keeper is the most important man in the team.
Incompatible food.
Do you want to come and eat with two very good-looking friends of mine?
I can't. I'm really fat at the moment. I can't eat. I mustn't eat for several days, or I'll have to buy lots of new clothes.
Don't be silly. You don't have to do that.
To be thin, I must go hungry for the rest of my life.
No. Not with the theory of incompatibility.
What's that then?
Look, it's very easy. You simply don't eat things in the same meal that are incompatible.
And?
If you eat proteins, you can't eat cereals, and you mustn't eat potatoes.
You have to eat a steak on its own then?
No. If you eat meat or fish, have vegetables with it, but not chips.
What else?
If you like fruit, only eat it early in the morning, and never eat it after meals.
Is that all?
And never mix two cereals. For example, if you eat rice, don't eat bread.
Anything else?
If possible, cut out desserts, sugar, and only drink a little alcohol. Oh, and drink 2 liters of water a day between meals.
Can I eat any amount I like?
Sure you can, but you must follow the rules. In 15 days, you'll be like a model.
Well, if that's true, I'll make you famous.
I'd prefer you to invite me for dinner.
Right. If I lose weight without getting hungry, I'll invite you and all your handsome friends.
But please, follow the rules. If you have any doubts, just call me, because I don't want to miss your invitation.
Unit 58. The power is within you.
If you want to get a good job, you'll have to study hard.
I will study hard, and I'll have a good job, Dad. Don't you worry.
If you want to get into a good university, you'll need to get good grades.
But I will get good qualifications, and I'll go to one of the best universities.
What exactly do you want to study?
I'm not sure. If I study business administration, I'll start up a big business.
Oh.
But if I study marketing, I'll sell more than anybody else.
Oh, yes?
Yes. And if I study to be a lawyer, I'll be the best.
Will you?
Yes, and if I study politics, I can be the President of the United States one day.
Well, I admire your self-confidence.
I've just read a book called The Power is Within You, and I'm convinced about it. What you try for, you get.
Well, if you become President of the United States, you will give me a good job, won't you?
Yes, Dad. Don't worry.
Unit 59. Linda's worries.
If we go to the party, I'll wear my black dress. But if it rains, I might catch a cold.
Don't be so pessimistic. If you wear black, I could wear red.
If I wear black and you wear red, I will be more elegant, but you'll be more sexy.
I like that. I'll leave you the elegant role because I prefer a sexy style.
Please, Kelly, don't cause me any problems.
Problems? Parties should be fun, not stressful. Except when we organize them at home.
Well, there's always a reason for me to worry at parties, even if I'm invited.
Well, at this one, you should try to change. You're going to enjoy yourself without worrying about anything, okay?
Okay, Kelly, you're right. I always learn from you. But do you really think I should wear this black dress?
Oh, don't start again.
Unit 60. Sam's intuition.
They're still not here. We said 10 o'clock. It's now past. I'll look inside in case they're there.
But we said outside. Well, go inside, and if they are there, come and get them.
Maybe you're there at the bus stop. I'll check there before I go in.
We said outside the disco, not at the bus stop.
That's unless there's a misunderstanding.
Oh, come on. Let's go in. I'm cold and fed up.
No, Sam. Maybe the bus will come as soon as we go in.
Oh, I don't care. Look, maybe it's destiny. I have the feeling that tonight I'll meet a wonderful girl.
You're not serious. I'll wait here until the bus comes.
Will you wait for them? You take care of them both. I'm gonna meet the woman of my dreams. My intuition never lets me down.
Hey, they're coming. Lucy's there, but she's with a new friend. And it's not Anne.
Yeah. And she looks gorgeous. Let's go and see.
Hey, like you said, I can take care of both of them.
No. I'll go with you. Wow. She is something else. I told you my intuition never fails.
Hey, Lucy! Here we are!
Unit 61. A new look.
It was a terrible day yesterday.
Why?
Because I was really tired and the house was in a mess.
Don't you normally take the kids out on Sundays?
Well, the kids were ill and the weather was awful.
What about Jack? What was he doing?
Jack was away in London.
Ah, I see. So everything was wrong.
Yes. And to add to my day, the TV was broken and the neighbors were very noisy.
Never mind, Pam. Every bad day comes to an end.
Yes, that's true. Today's a new day.
Yes, and for your new day, you could have a new look. Barbara, what do you think?
I think she needs a change. She would feel better with a new look. I can give her a blonde rinse.
Yes, exactly, Barbara. That's what she needs.
Hang on a minute. Can I say something?
Trust me, Pam. I guarantee you look like $1 million.
Well, I'll take the risk, but quickly before I change my mind. Time's up. Are you ready for the mirror?
I am. Don't keep me in suspense any longer.
Wow, it's fantastic.
It's
wow.
I love it. Oh, this was just what I needed. A little help from my friends and a new look.
Unit 62. Too late.
You weren't at the big meeting this morning, Jack.
No, I wasn't.
I was out of town all morning.
And you weren't at the presentation in the afternoon either.
No, I wasn't. I was with a client all afternoon.
Are you okay, Jack? Is something wrong?
No, I'm fine. But the big meeting this morning wasn't for my department. And the presentation in the afternoon wasn't about my product.
Is that all?
Why?
Because I called you several times on your mobile phone, and it wasn't connected.
Well, to tell you the truth, I wasn't with a client. I was in Boston with Robson and Robson, the headhunters.
What? You want to leave us? You'll be promoted soon.
Will I? You didn't tell me this before. This is the first time I've heard about it.
Yes, you have an interesting future with us.
Have I?
Yes, I promise. I'll speak to the boss about you.
Sorry, Peter. It's too late.
Unit 63. A misunderstanding.
Hello, this is Mary.
Mary, finally I get to speak to you. I've phoned you hundreds of times since Friday.
Well, you were not at the cinema as we planned.
Well, you were the one that wasn't there. Where were you on Friday night?
I was at home. Where were you?
I was in front of the cinema waiting for you.
But our date was on Saturday, wasn't it?
No, our date was on Friday.
Was it? Where were you on Saturday then?
I was at home. Where were you?
Well, I was in front of the cinema waiting for you.
I don't believe it.
Jim, I swear I was there. When the film started, I went into the cinema, and then I was even more angry because the film was terrible.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I was unhappy that you weren't there because I couldn't wait to see you.
And I couldn't wait to see you either.
Oh, what a mess. Well, what can we do now? Look, let me invite you to dinner tonight in Soho, and afterward we can go for a drink or go dancing.
Okay, Jim. Let's forget the past and go for a lovely dinner together. That will be much better than the cinema. I am fed up with cinemas. But you do mean tonight, right?
Yes, tonight. I'll come by and I'll pick you up at 7, okay?
Okay. See you then.
Unit 64. God's Punishment.
There wasn't much on TV last night.
There was a good film on Channel 4. And that was all.
There were 3 football matches. This is graceful. Can't stand football.
What about the news?
There was a story about a terrible flood in India. And there was a report about an earthquake in Japan. And a hurricane in Florida.
There were 3 disasters in one day. Maybe it's a punishment from the gods.
Yes. I wouldn't be surprised if the gods were also fed up with football.
Oh, Betty, I see what you mean.
Yes. Maybe because there's so much football on TV, they're furious with us.
Were these disasters at the same time as the football?
Let me think. Yes, exactly the same time.
Oh, Betty, I'm sure your theory's right. I'm really afraid. You know, last time the gods were angry, at least we had Noah to save the day.
Look, we have to call the TV station immediately and stop these matches, or the world's gonna fall apart.
Unit 65. Carol's new book.
I telephoned you so many times yesterday, and your mother told me that you were very busy?
Yes, I was. But I still had a great day. I worked really hard here from 9 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock in the evening without stopping for lunch. But now I finally finished my book.
Congratulations, Carol. You've made a big effort in the last few months.
Yes, I'm very pleased with myself. When I finished my work, I wanted to relax, so I walked home very slowly. Then on my way home, I decided to treat myself, so I went to a very nice restaurant.
Which one did you go to?
Langet's Brasserie near Piccadilly. It was full. but I managed to find a little table for one person in the corner. The atmosphere was wonderful, and I chose the most expensive dish with a very good bottle of white wine to go with it.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. What did you choose?
Spaghetti with beluga caviar, the best caviar, and a bottle of Riesling.
I see you know how to take care of yourself.
Yes, I ate very slowly while I watched all the interesting people around me. I was there for almost 3 hours until I finished the whole bottle of wine. I enjoyed being on my own. I did a lot of thinking about everything, including you.
Oh, did you? What were you thinking?
It's difficult for me to explain, but if you read my book, then you know.
I look forward to reading it. Give me a copy before you publish it.
I would prefer you to read it after it has been printed. If I let you read it before, you might not let me publish it.
Let's see what you've written. Maybe I'll sue you.
Maybe you love it, or you died of shame. You might even fall in love with me forever.
Please, you're making me sick.
I'd like you to be lovesick about me. Actually, that's a nice idea for my next book.
Unit 66, The Mystery.
Why weren't you at work yesterday?
If I tell you, you won't believe me.
What happened?
First, the police towed my car away on Fifth Avenue.
Oh, no, Lori.
Then, I wanted to collect it, but I needed my papers, and they were at home.
And then?
Well, when I returned home, I remembered the house keys were in my car.
Oh, Lori, what a stupid situation. What then?
To get into my house, I smashed a window. And then guess what happened?
What?
The police arrived. They wanted me to go with them to the police station.
Lori, that's terrible. It's incredible.
I told you.
And then?
I was so nervous, I fainted.
Oh, Lori. And?
Well, this morning, I opened my eyes at 10 o'clock. I turned over and saw my papers on the bedside table. With them was a note saying, "Your car is in the garage."
And how did this happen?
I have no idea. I lost my memory for 10 hours. It's just a mystery to me.
I don't believe you. I don't believe in mysteries. I think it's just an excuse, Lori, because you didn't come.
Well, the thing is, you'll never know if it's an excuse or not. And I'll never know what really happened.
Unit 67, Singing in the School.
What's the best way to remember the forms of the irregular verbs?
There aren't any rules. You just have to learn them, like a little song.
What do you mean, like a song?
Read the 3 forms out loud and record them on a tape. Then listen to them. The more they sound like a song, the easier it is to remember them.
Can you give me an example?
Yes, sir. Go, went, gone, and no, knew, known. Drive, drove, driven, and write, wrote, written. Buy, bought, bought, and bring, brought, brought.
It sounds like a silly song to me.
Well, that's the secret. The sillier it sounds, the more you will remember it. You try it.
Eat, ate, eaten, and beat, beat, beaten.
That's the way.
Take, took, taken, and shake, shook, shaken.
Right.
Are you sure? Are you serious?
Yes. More or less. It's a way to do it. Maybe you can find other ways.
How many verbs should I learn to start with?
Well, in our course, you have a very long list of 100. Take the most common ones, or the ones you like most, and sing the song, and record it on a tape.
With background music?
If you like. There's no law against it. Practice these verbs with me now, okay? Speak, spoke, spoken, and break, broke, broken. Drink, drank, drunk, and sink, sank, sunk. Be, was, been, and she saw.
On condition that you read this book only when you are waiting for me. It's so interesting that you will look forward to me being late.
Well, darling, you are a pain in the neck, but I love you. What can I do?
Unit 69. Kenya.
So you have a nice holiday, Keith? Yes, we did. It was a dream from beginning to end. Where did you go? We went to Kenya, hoping to see lots of animals. Did you see many? We didn't see as many animals as we expected. However, it was the landscape and the weather that made our holiday so wonderful. You didn't see many animals? Well, we normally go to London Zoo, and there it's possible to see any kind of animal. In Kenya, we had to wake up very early to see them, and sometimes we didn't see any. What was the highlight of the trip then? The landscape? Yes, the landscape and the weather. Kenya is in the heart of the tropics. What's so fantastic is that it has a very high altitude. As a result, it's very dry with a lot of sun, but it's not too hot. I guess that's why our ancestors lived there for so many years. Yes, they lived extremely well there. We spent one night in the William Holden Resort, where he spent most of his life. It's a wonderful place. I think I will have my next holiday there. If you go, I firmly recommend a place called the Treetops. It was incredible. It was like the tree houses that I dreamt of when I was a child. Did you have to climb up the trees to get to it? Not quite, but it was just amazing. You can see all the animals moving around below you. Did you take many photos? No, we didn't. But we made a 20-hour video. I won't tell you to come round and see it because it's too long. I have to edit it. I don't want to see it before I go there. I want to go there and have a surprise every day. If I see your 20-hour-long video, it will be like knowing everything about a film before I see it. You should go there for 2 weeks. You enjoy the animals a lot, but remember, you'll enjoy Kenya itself even more. What language did you speak? Oh, they speak English all the time. You don't have to worry. It's like being at home, only the environment is 100 times better. God! Yes!
Unit 70. Memories.
Those were the days. Do you remember? We could go to the cinema for 9p. It's all so different now.
Yes, and we could have a fish and chip supper for 6p.
Could you? My Albert couldn't eat fish. He hated it.
When my husband was alive, we could spend a night at the pub for 2 shillings.
My dear Albert couldn't drink a lot, but he could play a good game of darts.
Oh, yes, I remember the darts matches. I could play darts better than people can nowadays.
Today, it's all so expensive. But I couldn't go back to the old days. Could you?
No, I couldn't. Not without the telly.
Do you watch TV a lot?
Yes, I love it. It relaxes me.
Have you got satellite?
No, I did for a month, but I canceled it. Yeah, they couldn't understand why. They said that I was the only person in Exeter to cancel after 1 month.
Was it too expensive for you?
No, it wasn't, but I'm normally very doubtful. With 80 channels, I could not help thinking that there was something better on the other side. I wasted all my time zapping. It made me ill.
How?
I couldn't sleep. Sometimes I was so exhausted that I fell asleep with the remote control in my hand, and I carried on zapping in my sleep.
Oh, no, Flo. That's really funny.
Funny? It's terrible. It's sad. It's a reflection of society today. Too much choice.
And now?
Now I'm happy again. I only watch 2 or 3 channels. And if there is nothing interesting to watch, I read. It's also much better for me.
We didn't have this problem before. Life was easier then. Albert couldn't stand this life.
It's true. I couldn't imagine Albert with the remote control. Could you?
No. He was a fantastic fellow. But he couldn't use anything electrical. Though this was just because he was lazy.
It's true.
It's true.
Unit 71. The Stressed Husband.
Hello.
Oh, hello, darling. How was your trip?
Fine. Did you miss me?
Yes, it was a terrible week.
Oh, what happened?
I had to go to the dentist and to the optician. I also had to go to the doctor because I had a terrible backache. However, I was so busy that I couldn't go to any of them.
Look, I don't know why, but you're always too busy. This is a big problem of yours.
A problem? No, it's just I have many things to do.
I think the real problem comes from within.
Well, we can discuss that later. Don't give me any more problems, please. I still have to make my 3 appointments. I have to try and fit them all in this week.
I think where you have to go is to the therapist.
Are you telling me I'm crazy?
No, but you're depressed and you can't organize yourself.
I love the way you encourage me.
See how depressed you are?
If you had to go to so many doctors, you would also be depressed.
Well, give me the numbers and I will organize your appointments for you. When they're done, then you'll feel better.
Thank you, darling. What would I do without you?
Well, you'd probably look for somebody else to cry on.
Nobody would understand me like you.
Well, at least you appreciate what you have at home.
72. An incredible arrangement.
You went to the football match, didn't you?
No, I saw it on TV. I prefer TV. I love to watch football, lying on my sofa.
But to be there is more exciting, don't you think?
Well, I can't lay down in the stadium like I can at home, can I?
No, of course not. But there are many things that you can't do lying on your sofa.
I can do more things than you think. I like to lie down to have lunch, like the Romans, for instance. It's wonderful for the digestion. You're more relaxed, so you eat more slowly. You should try it. It's good to be relaxed when you eat.
I don't think the Romans ate lying down, do you? I think it was only the important ones that did.
Are you saying I'm not important?
I didn't say that, did I? You've probably only seen the Romans lying down in films. I'm sure they didn't normally eat like that.
Well, I don't mind how they ate. I still think it's a good idea. Come over to my house, and you'll try my lying at lunch table with 4 sofas. You'll love it.
Don't tell me you have this arrangement at home. But when you don't have any guests, you eat with 3 empty sofas in front of you?
No. I have 1 small room for myself with a table, 1 sofa, and a television. It's where I normally eat and watch the football.
You have an incredible arrangement, don't you?
Yes, and I'm sure you'll love it. You can sit on the floor like the Japanese. Then you can lay on the sofa after the meal for a relaxed conversation. It doesn't sound bad, does it?
No. It sounds wonderful.
Great. How about you come around for a meal tomorrow? Would you prefer to come for lunch or dinner?
If I come for dinner, I'll sleep on the sofa and stay there the whole night. I know what I'm like.
No problem. This often happened to the Romans.
No. It's better that I come for lunch.
After lunch, you can sleep like in Spain. They call it siesta.
Robin, you are so multicultural. That's great. So tomorrow, I can be Roman, Japanese, and Spanish, can't I?
Of course, you can be anything you want. If you're really lucky, I might even cook you one of my special Indian dishes.